Hey guys, welcome back to the theme park, dude. Today we are back here, of course, at Universal Studios Florida for another look at the construction update for Minion Blast. And we got some Universal Park news to discuss. Also, of course, we're going to be covering what's going on with the demolition progress at Kidzone and some new rumors for that. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so before we see what's new over at the entrance to Villain Con Minion Blast, we can see there's some construction walls right out here outside of the Betty Boop store. Whereas for now it's going to be the Betty Boop store. We don't know what's going on exactly right there behind those walls. However, shouldn't be too much. I mean, probably some repaving. I know the wait time board that displayed all the wait times in the park was right there, and there was like a concession stand there as well, which is no longer there. So we're gonna keep an eye out in this location, see what's going on there. Anyways, let's head over to see what's new at Minion Blast. Alright guys, so here we are right across from Villain Con Minion Blast, and right off the bat we can see that the entrance archway has been painted purple. We got some purple right here, and of course purple right over there. Honestly, it looks really, really nice. And we're one step closer to getting more signs. Yeah, pretty soon we're gonna have that Illuminations Villain Con Minion Blast sign right there in the middle. Pretty soon. And I don't know if you guys remember my last construction update here at Minion Blast. Yeah, I mentioned that these two things are probably going to be express in attraction entrance. Well, there they are. There's the signs right there for the express entrance and the general entrance. Also, I just noticed there are some construction workers on the roof over there for the gift shop over here that has the construction walls in front. Also, it smells heavily like fresh paint over here. Heavily. Taking a look at the side of the building here, we can see that it has also been treated with some fresh paint and no longer looks absolutely disgusting and rotted away like it used to before. Now it's all nice and painted, and probably going to get a giant banner right there pretty soon. Now let's go check out, of course, what's going on with Minion Cafe. There's some new rumors about it that has changed my perspective on it. Now we'll discuss it. You can see out here in the extended queue for Minion Blast, we can see there's the Villain Con banners, as well as gray and purple shading over the queue. This whole area just reeks heavily of fresh paint. So I don't know if you guys can hear it through here, but there is active work going on right now just behind those walls at the very front here on the, I believe on the ground. Yeah, you can see the smoke kind of rising up a little bit over there. I don't know if that's coming out on camera very well, but there is active work going on just on the other side of these walls as we speak, which is exactly what I wanted to talk to you guys about my perspective changing. Now, I know in previous update videos I talked about how I thought that this was going to be the main entrance to the Minion Cafe. Well, with new rumors that sprung up, not quite. This will definitely be an entrance to something, but not to the Minion Cafe itself. That entrance is going to be on the other side where Monsters Cafe used to enter. But here, we're actually going to get something else. We're actually getting a Minion-themed bakery shop right there. The Minion-themed bakery shop right over here. That's going to be like a pink-colored theme. completely forgot the name of it right now, but I have a picture up right now on the screen for you guys to see what it will be based on. But that will be right here. That's going to be the entrance right there to that. And the Minion Cafe entrance will be on the other side where Monsters Cafe used to enter, but it's all connected in one same building. Are you guys excited for a Minion themed bakery? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, as we head further down to where the entrance to the Minion Cafe will be, there's so much construction going on. I can't even hear myself talk of all the work that's going on right here. You guys can see some of the construction workers on the other side of that blue tarp. Lots of active work going on right now. Now, before we end the progress look at Minion Blast and everything, I just wanted to say that I do believe the opening of this attraction will be in either late May or early June. Will be the official opening of this attraction. Just based on how Universal's already hired team members for commissioning of this attraction. Right now, there's already team members on staff in the building for commissioning. There's already a whole opening team picked out, and this commissioning will end around May. So I'm thinking late May, early June is when Villain Con will officially open to the public. That's just my prediction. Anyways, let's head down to Kidzone and see what's going on there. Late May, early June, I'm calling it. Now, even though this used to be the Betty Boop store, you can see where they used to have the Betty Boop sign right there. It's been removed. I do believe this will be either Illumination or just a Minions themed retail location. But for now, it's still populated with Betty Boop merchandise. So it still is the Betty Boop store. For now. There is this giant Funko Pop of the fluffy unicorn from the first Despicable Me film. It's a great photo opportunity, as well as a bunch of Minions merchandise in here, mainly for the unicorn. I think this might be a new plushie. It's very soft. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Could be wrong though. We got the whole Mystery Inc. gang, except for Scooby, over here in their full Mardi Gras attire. They look amazing. Alright guys, so here we are at the former Woody Woodpeckers Kidzone. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but what used to be Fievel's Playland, completely gone. But right here, Woody Woodpecker's Nut House Coaster, the track itself still stands. Now the theming elements of this roller coaster have been taken out, some of them, but the track itself still stands. Now that does fall in line perfectly with the rumors that I discussed in the previous update video about what is replacing each area in the former Woody Woodpeckers Kidzone. And I did mention that the Nut House Coaster track itself is staying up, but just rethemed to a Trolls roller coaster. And so far, with Fievel's Playland completely demolished, as well as the Curious George Goes to Town water area completely demolished as well, but the Nut House Coaster still standing with only the Woody Woodpecker specific theming removed, that falls in line perfectly. I'm not saying it's 100% confirmed that that will be a Trolls roller coaster, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it's about 90% confirmed. Now, this is basically all we can see from here. I can try to give you guys better angles, but really, most of that area has been flattened out. Oh, look, Puss in Boots is coming out. Anyways, most of that area has been flattened out. All we can see is the Nut House coaster still standing, and this is probably going to be the best view we are going to be able to see for a long time. But BioReconstruct on Twitter has given us some great aerial photos of what the demolition looks like, and I'm going to pop those up on the screen right now, and you can see that, yeah, Fievel's Playland and Curious George Ghost Town have been completely demolished. Curious George is still being demolished. Most of that is gone. The Ball Factory is still there though, and the old DreamWorks Destination building is also still there, which there has been a new rumor about that. Brand new rumor saying that that building will stay, but it will be rethemed into a Trolls specific dance party. Which, what's across the street from that building? It's that Woody Woodpeckers Nut House coaster, which is rumored to be a Trolls roller coaster, so I'm guessing we're gonna get a whole Trolls land right there. So it's all falling into place, I think. This whole new area, DreamWorks specific area, is rumored to be opening in like late 2024. And we're gonna keep following the progress up until the opening day. There is also active construction going on right now behind those walls. They are moving at a fast pace to get everything ready and cleared out. And hopefully soon we'll start seeing some brand new structures being built. All right guys, so I've decided to take a nice little break and sit down over here by the SpongeBob store pants over at Woody Woodpeckers Pizza Company, which I still hope that they will turn this place into like a mini Krusty Krab quick service, but whatever. I just wanted to talk about some new updates on Universal Orlando itself. The vision that overruns all the theme parks and entertainment within the Universal company, previously called Universal Parks and Resorts Division, has been renamed to, I believe it's the Universal Entertainment Division. Hold on. The Universal Destinations and Experiences Division, which same thing, just new name. But with that, we also got some updated logos for the Universal Orlando Resort specifically. We got a brand new logo for the Orlando Resort as a whole, which encompasses all the theme parks and City Walk. That's Studios, Islands, Volcano Bay, Epic Universe, and City Walk. That's the new logo, which I really like. I think it looks really nice. And then we have the brand new logo for Universal Studios Florida, which I put up right here. Looks exactly the same as the Orlando Resort one, just instead it says Florida, Universal Studios Florida. I don't know, I feel like it should be a little bit different because a lot of people do get the names mixed up around. It's not a big deal, but I just feel like it should be a little different. It's just the same exact thing as the Orlando Resort all-encompassing logo, and then the studios, which is the specific Universal Studios Florida, which I'm in right now. Logos are exactly the same, but whatever. It still looks nice. I think it looks nice. And then we have a brand new logo for Universal's Islands of Adventure. I'm gonna go ahead and say, you guys already know I'm a huge Universal Studios fan. This logo sucks. My personal opinion, I do not like this logo compared to the original Islands of Adventure logo. Even all the previous ones that they've had in the past, this is probably the worst one in my opinion. I don't like it that much, but whatever. That's the new Islands of Adventure logo. I just hope they don't put it on the lighthouse, because I really like that classic one that is on the lighthouse now. I prefer that one over this one. Not a fan of it. But anyway, moving on, we got a new logo for Universal's Volcano Bay. I don't think it's bad. However, it just feels a little over designed to me. It feels like it's very like noisy and complicated on there. I get the whole water thing because it's a water park. I just don't know if it works too well, but whatever. It looks better than the Islands of Adventure logo, so I'll live with it. It looks good. It's good enough, I would say. Next, we have a new logo for Universal City Walk, and I understand the reasoning it looks like that because of what City Walk is. It gets that vibe. It gets the point across for City Walk. It fits in the theme. I hate it though. I absolutely hate it. It looks really just lazy and cheap in my opinion. Don't like the brand new City Walk logo. Once again, I prefer the original one, and I mean like this version, not the newer updated one, which even the newer updated one looked pretty good, but like the older one, that one I love. This new one, yikes. And lastly, we got a new logo for Universal's Epic Universe, which is right here. Doesn't look drastically different. I would say this is the best new logo that we have gotten. It looks really good. I really enjoy it. It doesn't really deviate too much from the original one, but I guess this is, will you still call this one the original one since the park isn't even open yet? I don't know, but this brand new logo will likely be the main logo for when the park does open. It is in the same style with all the other logos, so I think this one looks great. One last comment I have about these logos is for Islands of Adventure and Volcano Bay and Epic Universe, their old logos used to say Universals, plural, with an S at the end. Universals, Islands of Adventure, Universals, Volcano Bay, Universals, Epic Universe. Now with these new logos, it just says Universal Islands of Adventure, Universal Volcano Bay, Universal Epic Universe. It doesn't sound correct to me, you know? You guys get what I'm trying to say here. It doesn't sound correct at all. With dropping the S, I don't know why they felt the need to drop the S from the logo. It sounds weird when you're trying to say, oh yeah, this is Universal Epic Universe. I guess it kind of works, but at the same time, it really doesn't kind of work at all. I'm not a fan of them dropping the apostrophe S. I mean, to me, I'm still gonna call it Universal's Islands of Adventure, Universal's Epic Universe, so it's not a huge deal. It looks a little weird and it feels a little weird seeing it on a logo, but that's just my opinion on it. Anyway, that's the new logos. And another thing that has been recently changed here is Universal Cinematic Celebration, the nighttime spectacular show that happens here at Universal Studios Florida over at the Lagoon, is done. It was just canceled. It's done. It had its final showing, I believe at the recording of this video last night was its final showing, and it's just over now. And they did announce that a brand new show will be taking its place soon, and we don't have any details about it. However, we do have footage of drones testing over that same lagoon back on New Year's Eve, like literally that night of New Year's night. We had some drones being tested over, and I thought it was going to be for a new show over at Epic Universe, but with the sudden cancellation of Cinematic Celebration and the announcement of a brand new show taking its place, I believe we are getting a drone show here at Universal Studios Florida, which would be pretty amazing to see. I can't wait to see what goes on with that. So time will tell. Don't know if they're still going to use the water screens because they have all those water squirters. I don't know the technical term for it. Over in the lagoon, that was such a huge thing that they did for the Cinematic Celebration, so I don't know if they're going to reuse the same water screen effect for this new show, or if it's just going to be a drone specific show, or if they're going to add anything new to the lagoon. We don't know anything about it, so it's all just speculation and rumors, but of course I'm going to be following it closely along, so follow me on my social media channels like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'll be sharing those, any news about that on those platforms, so make sure you follow me on there. And of course, I'll be making videos discussing any major things about it. And lastly, I should have mentioned this earlier in my when I was covering Minion Blast for you guys, but I just found out about this literally as I was coming here to the park. But there has been a leak for what the Minion Blast blaster will look like, potentially will look like. We don't know if this is really what it's gonna look like, but this image was found in the data files for the Universal Orlando Resort app, and we can see that it has like a symbol for connection to your phone. So that leads to speculation saying that the score that you earn in the attraction, you're able to track it and keep it scored on your phone. Very similar technology to what is used over in Super Nintendo World at Japan and Hollywood, where your wristband can keep track of your scores in Mario Kart and throughout the land when you collect coins and do challenges and do the Bowser Jr.'s challenge. You can keep that score on your phone, and there's an overall leaderboard for the park for Super Nintendo World. And it seems like Villain Con Minion Blast will use that same type of technology where you can keep a score on your phone for the attraction, and there might be a overall leaderboard for the whole park of everyone who connected their blaster to your phone to keep track and see who got the highest score at Minion Blast. I think that's an amazing idea, and it makes me even that more excited for Minion Blast, because I already love target shooter attractions like Men in Black. Men in Black is one of my favorite attractions here. If it wasn't for the existence of E.T. Adventure, MIB Alien Attack would be my top favorite ride here at Universal Studios Florida, just because I love the idea of like a competitive ride where you earn scores and you try to beat your score each time you ride it. It just makes re-rideability endless. And so I was excited for an attraction like Minion Blast, where it's just another target shooter attraction. That just already sold me, but now with this thing where you can connect it to your phone and keep your scores on your phone and see the leaderboard for the whole park, genius. Like, I'm probably going to be going on Minion Blast probably every single time I come. Just like every single time I come, I always try to hit up Men in Black. And I feel like Men in Black should be updated to have the same connectivity to your phone to keep track of your scores and see what your best overall score was. I love this. And as for the design of the blaster itself, I mean, it's pretty clean, it's pretty simple. I don't know if that's just a basic placeholder design for the app and for that image, or if that will be what it is, but I don't know. Part of me says that it's just a placeholder for it, but it could actually be what the blaster looks like in the attraction. So who knows? Time will tell. Like I said earlier in the video, late May, early June is when I believe that this attraction will open. We're probably going to get soft openings throughout the month of May, maybe even late April, which is next month. So it won't be too long until Villain Con Minion Blast will be available for us and we can have all the answers. And I'm going to be continually following the construction of that attraction as well as Kidzone. So if you guys like to see constant updates from Universal Studios Florida, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the bell notification. Trust me guys, you don't understand. It helps me so much when you guys do that. And I'm just gonna keep coming here to Universal Studios Florida all the time to give you guys constant updates on everything and keep you guys in the loop of what's going on with the rumors and the leaks and everything. So if you guys enjoy this video, remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you guys can stay in the know here at Universal Studios Florida. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the parks.